Welcome to the GCN Tech Show, a Boxing Day special, and it's a very special episode indeed because this week we are announcing our Tech Award winners, and very prestigious, I must say, Oliver.
Yes, we're filming this live on Boxing Day, of course, from business as usual in Bristol, rather than our normal set.
Yeah. You look absolutely hanging, mate.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I've been busy turboing and preparing for the hour record.
On Christmas Day?
Yep.
Watching any good films?
No.
Okay, right. Well, I was actually doing a tech clinic live as well yesterday, mate. No rest for the wicked. And those bikes, they don't fix themselves, let's face it.
Well, maybe not for us, but for some, Christmas wishes do come true. One lucky GCN Tech superfan, George, won a secret competition to come join us here on Boxing Day.
All right.
What am I going to be doing with you guys?
Just take that back for me, please, mate. First, cool. Nice one.
Ollie, is he
on with the show.
Is he here all day?
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, before we crack on with the awards winners, I think we should have a quick discussion about our own personal tech highlights of 2019 and what we think has defined the year. So what stood out for you, John?
Right, it'd be too easy, mate, to pick one of the new bikes or the new SRAM Axis group set or the Shimano GRX group set, that kind of thing. So instead, I'm going to go back to Eurobike. Not literally, obviously, but I'm going to cast my mind back to it. And going through the halls there, you see some absolutely amazing bits of tech. And there's two things there which really stood out. Firstly, the brand Daramo from Spain, super light carbon bits and pieces. So they made seat posts, stems, water bottle cages, that sort of thing. And it blew my mind away just how light they were and actually how far composite materials have come in recent years. And I think there's a lot more to come from carbon fibre too when it comes to super light applications. And the other thing was bicycle armour. Now, it's not the sort of thing you go jousting using or anything like that, but instead it was a ceramic coating you would apply to the bike. And that was fantastic because it means that this lot watching, they wouldn't ever have to hear me say about washing your bike regularly ever again. How about you?
Yeah, it's really hard for me to narrow it down. I think the kicker bike we saw, Eurobike, was really cool.
Yeah.
And that for me kind of encapsulated where indoor training has come. 2019 has been like the year of indoor training, hasn't it? I mean, like, it's just exploding and it's just become so much better. It's such a far cry from what we used to have to endure with horrible indoor
and just a clock
training.
just ticking away. And all you looked at was a clock, praying that it would speed up.
Yeah, and all the tech that you get built into something like the kicker bike now is amazing in how it makes it a much more engaging experience.
Yeah.
But also, I think more generally speaking, 3D printing. We've seen a lot of 3D printed things this year, and I think that's something that's going to just explode, and we're going to see far more applications with that. Plus, that face they made of me was pretty cool as well. Yeah. Anything else you think of 2019 tech?
What about gravel bikes?
Yeah. You take that for me, please.
Yeah, can you take that?
Cheers, thanks. Here.
Thanks, George.
Yeah, there have been some good gravel bikes actually. I really like that gravel Lau fork that I used in Iceland. I was really impressed with that.
Yeah, I liked it actually more, mate, when you waded through that river.
Yeah, but 2019 has been a big year for gravel, and people are expecting more from their bikes now, for sure. And it's great to see. I think that's something that's only going to continue as well.
Let us know down in the comments section below what has been your tech highlight of the year. Get involved.
All the awards were voted for by you in the GCN app. If you've not downloaded the app yet, then make sure you do. It's completely free. Now we're going to begin with the New Bike of the Year Award 2019, a year that was characterised by loads of new bikes, mainly gravel bikes and aero lightweight bikes with dropped seats days. But let's remind ourselves of the shortlist, John.
This year's nominations were the Colnago 87, the Eddie Merckx My Corso range, Officina Battalion Arena 1981, Hope HB.T track bike, Pinarello Matte.
And the winner, you got the results?
No, I thought you didn't.
Oh no, I gave them to Superfan George to count the results.
All right, I suppose you better come. Thanks. Do you want to take that?
Get me a water as well. Cheers.
Is he really here all day?
Yeah.
Okay. Give them what they want to hear, Ollie.
And the winner of the New Bike of the Year award is the Pinarello Mart.
Congratulations. A track bike.
Yeah.
You know what that means? More track content.
Cha-ching!
Our next award tonight, on Boxing Day, is the Screw Riding Upgrades by Upgrades Upgrade of the Year.
It's a quite long title, that one, isn't it?
It is. But we love getting your upgrades through, whether, whatever evidence you provide of the upgrades that you've made to your bikes or
Ollie, I
equipment.
just want to quickly interrupt here. We've not had a cave painting yet, have we?
No.
Despite you asking for that a number of times.
Or a sculpture.
No.
Be up for a sculpture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't care what medium you use, whether that's papier-mâché, clay, marble, take your pick.
Chicken wire. That's what I'd quite like to see. Now, I did get us a police escort on the way here, Ollie, and sadly, it was all a waste of time.
Why is that?
Because you know the trophies I said I'd ordered?
Yeah.
I ordered them, but they just haven't turned up. I think the engraver has got arthritis after doing that very long award engraving onto the trophy.
Well,
however, they are on their way, so don't worry. The lucky winners will be getting a trophy.
We just can't show them today.
No. There's a picture on screen right now. You can see what you...
Of a theoretical trophy.
Yeah,
okay,
and we'll
right.
show you in an upcoming episode.
Okay, so
you're
what
gonna win.
are the nominations, John? From us?
Okay, this year's nominations were Fred from New Jersey and his homemade smart trainer. A bit terrifying, really. Then we had Thomas from Bairnsdale, Australia, and his sweet CX rig made out of an old Shogun hybrid bicycle. We had
Nice.
Cameron from Victoria Park in Bath.
He lives in the
UK.
park?
No, Victoria Park, not Lincoln Park.
No, I said, does he lives in the park?
Yeah, like a womble. And he had a Trek Speed Concept TT bike that was converted into a modern-looking aero bike. He never did come to the office either to collect his award, his apron.
Yeah.
Remember I said he was welcome.
Yeah.
Then we had Theo, or Teo, from Cape Town in South Africa, with his bling-tastic flip paint job. And the final contender was Jeff from Duluth. You can, come on, say it, they want to hear it.
Duluth,
And where's that?
Minnesota.
USA, that is,
Yeah.
in case you didn't know. And that was a specialised hard rock flat bar to drop bar conversion.
Yeah?
And George, he's totted up the votes for us, as ever. And
Like that. Yeah, who's the winner then?
the winner was Fred with Amp Plus Zwift Hack. Fred, what a lucky lad. You're going to be getting that trophy that I promise you has been ordered and engraved. And well, congratulations. What an upgrade of the year.
Yeah, in New Jersey as well.
In where?
New Jersey.
In New Jersey.
That's where he's from.
Cool. Well done, Fred.
I've been practicing all Christmas.
I thought you were on the turbo.
Practicing that.
On the turbo?
Yeah. It's now time for our final award, the most prestigious award of all. Something that's statistically, it's harder to win than the Tour de France.
Yeah, money can't buy either.
No.
Although we could be bribed, I reckon.
Bike Vault, Bike of the Year.
And of course, that is always signalled in the weekly show by the ringing of the bell.
Yeah. Superfan George, he
Thanks,
asked if he
George.
could bring his own bell, so we let him.
Yeah, we're good like that. Right, let's have a run through then of this year's contenders, shall we, Ollie?
Yeah, first up, we've got Paul from Hong Kong with his beautiful titanium bike there. Great photo as well with that transporter ship in the background.
Nice depth of field. Then we had Sean from California and the Colnago Arabesque, a positively retro bicycle.
And a well-kept lawn.
Yeah,
as well.
Looks to me like AstroTurf,
Looks
that, Ollie.
looks like a putting green. Next, we had Dean from Brisbane with his Villacento 10 Pro with that beautiful finish on it, that Ramato finish.
Yes.
That really is very spectacular.
Big fan of his vignette as well.
Yes. And
You can do the next one, Ollie. I'm not going to take the pleasure away from you.
Holger from Odenwald, which is near Heidelberg in Deutschland.
What
With
bike's
his,
he got?
he's got a De Rosa SK Pininfarina luxury edition, all decked out in, the ultimate Italian super bike with Italian everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And
Love
the
it.
final one to vote on was Tom Holm 11 and the Trek Madon that got knocked over by the horse. People seem to love that one.
That is my favourite one.
Yes.
So, the winner.
The winner, Ollie, who again will get one of those very fancy trophies, is... Right,
The most prestigious award in cycling.
Yes. Right, we've got bread, milk, some first-class... Hang on,
Oh,
George
no,
has
that-
given us his shopping list. I wish you'd stop that.
The winner is Dean with his Villia 10 Pro.
As voted by you on the app.
Amazing.
Wow.
Well done, Dean. Bike Vault Bike of the Year. Yeah, it's enough of that now. Yeah. Thanks, George.
You taking them home or me?
I'm not taking it, man.
Oh, right, okay, we'll leave them here. Yes, congratulations. We will be in touch with you to arrange delivery of that trophy. Bike Vault Bike of the Year. That's it then for the GCN Tech Show in 2019, and what a year it's been. I do enjoy the awards, Ollie.
I do, but I enjoy the Boxing Day sales even more, so I'm going to go after DFS now.
Oh,
I need to
fancy
get
a new
myself a
sofa. Yeah,
new
cool,
sofa.
okay.
But if you enjoy our content, you enjoy this video, and you'd like to support the channel, then you can do it super easy. Just subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And to watch more videos, well, we've got my current hour record endeavours down here, and down here we've got the GCN Tech bloopers.
Plenty of those. And have you seen George in the coffees?
No.
George! George? I'm sure he'll turn up again.